cinematography, gorgeous. The lighting, gorgeous. The costumes, the makeup, all of it was so high value, and you could see that there was like a lot of time and money and effort put into this, and it absolutely paid off. It was absolutely gorgeous. The music, everything just came together to create this like apocalyptic, um, just it's indescribable. It's just, it was giving like high fashion editorial, but in film, and just what a delight to watch.
Love the black and white photography. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I love that choice for this. It was all, it was, very gothy, very noir, and very Mad Max all at the same time, oddly. 'Cause you don't usually associate Mad Max with black and white, but we were getting that with the desert and these gothic performers. I love how at the end the dancers kind of facing off in a showdown. It was like kind of a conflict that's a love inspired conflict they embrace at the end. So that was really nice. But the music is gorgeous. Absolutely loved it. It was beautifully written, beautifully sung and played and produced, and beautifully placed in this piece. It was really, really nice. Yeah, I just loved how the visuals complemented the sound and the music. And the singer had a beautiful, gorgeous voice.
The stylized black and white, and the dance, and especially the focus of the dance, how it all led to that moment, I think made it feel really emotional and intimate to me. The movements seemed extremely intentional. And I just felt like I couldn't really take my eyes off of the dancers and these folks. And I thought all of that set in the backdrop of like this beach river bank situation, or this dried up like desertish area, I think also just really made us feel very like thirsty, for lack of a better word, or hungry for that dance when it finally came.
From the choice of black and white, which I thought was so great for this particular film, to the detail of them kind of getting dressed and like seeing the gloves and the goggles, and just like like I said, like the attention to detail. And it was so stylized of the way that they were dressed and how it was filmed. It just went together so well and created this like little world that you just kind of seamlessly slipped into and got to observe, which I thought was so great. And then the kind of fight that they were having, that was like more of a dance almost. It was just such beautiful movement, and it flowed so well together with the two of them. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And then to have the moment at the very end where they just kind of embrace, I thought was so so tender and so beautiful, especially when you've had this kind of slow build of before, they had their kind of meeting or confrontation. You have this like really slow build of, like I said, the attention to detail of them getting dressed, of seeing kind of snips and clips of this kind of world that they live in, to then have this great kind of show or showdown in the desert with the beautiful shots.
The building of the suspense with the close-ups on the two getting dressed, the cutaways almost feel like people are watching, waiting for something to happen. And all of this adds to building the suspense of the actual meeting of these two. The tone is, dramatic, the slow-mo, the black and white. All of this adds to the suspense and this feeling of waiting on this moment.
I did think just visually it was very beautiful cinematically. Love the black and white, love the makeup and the costumes in this. Some close-ups were really awesome. I just felt like it was great camera work really throughout the whole thing. And it was a great sort of music video, but it felt more like a film as well. And to me, it was about a family coming back together, or the parents at least were in this war and they came back together, maybe war with each other. It's just kind of the overall feel I had. I just thought it was a really neat camera work, the close-ups and the different shots. I really loved the black and white.
You get the element of past and present, and you see a little boy and a little girl who I think might represent our protagonists, or at least be their children. I thought they were going to clash with weapons and have a brawl, but instead they dance together, and it's quite beautiful to see the two dance in union. The choreography is good. The costumes are unique, the setting is different, and the black and white is obviously an interesting use of color grading, but it works as their silhouettes in the long shots are quite lovely and stand out from the bright background of the sky and the sun between them. The director pays close attention to the rule of 1/3, as the sky takes up 2/3 of the scene and the ground takes up 1/3, and the couple ends up being right in the middle, and this is why I enjoy the wider shots of the film the most.